Hey guys, Dead Ponic here. I was just so happened to be checking my analytics, and I apologize if I tend to like stammer. I can't talk. This is gonna be very free form, so just bear with me on that. But I was going through analytics today, and I saw I reached 200 subscribers. That that's a milestone for me, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for that because this is pretty much what I've been working towards. And so now the next milestone will be 250. And I'm hoping that my content can be, it can reach out to a more broader audience. And that's why I love making YouTube videos, is just so I can entertain. That's everything I've wanted to be as a YouTuber, is just to entertain, maybe make somebody laugh, that kind of thing. Now, where this came from and my success so far, I don't know if I would call it success, but the success that I've had over the past couple of years has been, most likely it's probably been my change in attitude and my shakeup of basically, like, I've been doing regular form content that's been, it's somewhat standardized, but it has my unique take on it. But also the content that has been very strong deviation has been things like my psychological profile videos. Definitely the interview with Lightning Bolt Forever. I have to get him back and just talk Star Wars with him and other things. But that was definitely the video that I was most afraid of. Well, like, doing, because I've never done an interview before. But and the other one was definitely the versus videos. Now the versus videos have, their quality is, you can argue like my first one wasn't the greatest. It did have its fair share of issues, but my next one I was fairly proud of, and the decision to split it up into 3 parts was probably the best decision in terms of my mental health, because I was going through a bit of a shakeup. But then I did the recent collab with King Orange, and by golly, has that video skyrocketed into, like, I was not expecting that many views for a video that Orange and I had been planning for quite a while. And I'm just glad that it's doing well. Now, I have seen your criticisms. Yes, I am fully aware that the format that I was using specifically was drawing inspiration from Gen Sarai, but now, in my defense, I was kind of doing it word for word in terms of the scripting, but I made sure to leave out specific parts, specifically because I didn't want to plagiarize. And that's probably the one thing that is universally agreed that is definitely a criticism. The other criticism for me personally is my editing style. I admit it is very basic compared to some of the other great versus YouTubers out there, like Evan and Jen Sarai. Unfortunately, Antoine's gotten out of the versus series, so I can't really say much for him on that end. But I'm just glad that it's doing well, and I'm just hoping that there's more of a. I hope it gets more views, and I'm hoping it gets more like exposure. I'm really hoping that the next versus video that I'm planning will surpass that, because it is a unique matchup that I personally wanted to do for a long time. Because when eventually I get around to uploading it, I'll kind of explain my thought process behind it. But I'm keeping this particular matchup of a closely guarded secret, because I don't want anybody to put pressure on me. Not that you guys will. I'm not saying that, but the pressure of, oh, when's the video coming out? When's the video coming out? It racks my brain, and the suspense is probably going to kill you guys, which I don't want. Which is why I'm keeping it as a closely guarded secret. And I'm really happy that I'm really happy the way the the Dark Empire Luke versus Count Dooku video turned out. It was definitely one of my best works by and far, and it was what I needed. It was basically something of a palate cleanser, if you will, or something to kind of like say, hey, this is a piece of content that I can safely say is my own, and nobody else can lay claim to it. And I'm just happy it's doing well. That's the one thing, and it would not have been possible without you guys. And I really want to keep making content like this. Now, going forward, I have two things I'm going to be doing in between this. I'm going to be making, regular gameplay videos. I'm working on a special project for sometime in the future. I have the Versus video that I'm currently working on. And then I've got my Dungeons & Dragons podcast that I do every so often. Go check that out. Link will be in the description. But I'm hoping that I can get maybe another, like, a recent game out. Like, maybe I'll do, like, say, I don't know, an Elden Ring video talking about my biggest gripe with it or my biggest praise of it. I might do something along the lines of the recently the remastered Lara Croft trilogy, which I would really like to play, but I'm having some issues with that because of the tank controls. And yeah, but that would be my best hope, is just to kind of make a video that sticks out, if you will. But other than that, that's kind of where I am sitting right now. Now, if you were to ask me what I think, like, should I go back and, like, do a past video and, do a redux of it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm working on that one, too, but I've got so many things on the stove, if you will, that I'm trying to prioritize. So, I will have to prioritize that, but I'm planning to do another, big video. I'm hoping it does pretty well, and I'm probably going to address some of the criticisms from the video that it's going to be a remaster of, which I'm not going to spoil it, but I think you guys can figure it out. But I will also be, doing maybe a rant video about something, or I may even take inspiration from Pancreas No Work and do like a do or don't of something from, like, I don't know, Dungeons & Dragons, or a universe that I really like. The one I was gonna pick was actually either something from Stargate, because I love Stargate as a series, and I think that would be that'd be something that I would really like to do. Now, if I would really like to do that. Now, I would need somebody to, like, kind of help me, guide me a little bit, but I think this would be a great opportunity for me, and given everything that's going on, this is gonna be a big year for me. This is gonna be big, and no guarantees on this, but I am planning to get a PS5, and I am planning to do Jedi Survivor and Spider-Man 2. I've been wanting to do those for a while. I just don't have the income to do it, so just kind of stay tuned for that. I don't know when that will come up, but I'm hoping that I can at least start making videos for that. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys again for 200 subscribers. Let's get that. Next milestone is 250, and I'm hoping we get there. Now, that's gonna take a while. I realize that, but as somebody once said, don't give up on your dreams. Anyway, this is Dead Ponic signing off.